Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I know it was last minute, but I'm trying to keep to the schedule for Saturdays so that we can talk in detail about YouTube and how maybe you're doing some things wrong on your channel and that maybe you can learn from mistakes that I've made. Don't be shy. Come on in the chat. I am actually friendly. I'm going to give it just a minute. We're a little early. Mama Freddie, Brandy, Triple Threat, how you doing? So we're going to get in today, Triple Threat. I know you've been here since the beginning of the YouTube classes. It's kind of my way of giving back and hopefully helping people, helping people so that they don't have the same errors. Do I have a 5x5 on my sound? Yeah, maybe. No. Looks like I do. Looks like I do. Good afternoon, Linda K. So I know that some of you don't have channels, some of you may, but please come on in the chat and let's talk about how maybe you've made an error that I had made in the past. And of course, it's a learning process, but I think the main thing that I want to share is things that you can do to help your channel to get more views. We are going to recap a little bit from last week. I'm going to show something that's so important. I wish Texas Red Leg that we could get a hold of Texas Red Leg because sometimes you throw up your hands and you go on, oh, I just think I'm going to give up. I can't get enough views. And I've had videos that have hit and missed. I've had videos that within a few minutes have had 20, 30, 40,000 views. And I've had other ones go, boom. And I get maybe a few hundred. But I enjoy YouTube because I have passion for it. And I think that that's the big thing. If you just enjoy what you do, it's gonna pick up momentum, and you're gonna see people coming in that maybe don't even have, like right now, I'm sure some of you don't even have a channel, but you're like curious, like what is the big deal? There's so much to learn in the back office, and we're going to go into the back office again today for you that do have a channel. Now, I'm showing the channel that we're currently on, which is a old channel, but I really have let it set dormant since 2014 or 15. And I think it's really important to get to know your back office, how to use your back office. But one of the most important things, and we're going to do an experiment today, and then next Saturday, we're going to check it and see what happens. Hey, Bougie. Hi, Tamara. So this is the experiment that we're going to do today. Dragonflies is in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to one of these videos that didn't get a lot of views, and we're going to do it the right way. Sometimes I get in a hurry. Sometimes everybody gets in a hurry, right? I mean, it's just one of those things. You're like, I'm putting out the video. I've put a lot of hours into it, and I got to get going, right? So that's important to do the tags, and it's really important. Myself and Dragonflies work on my channel together. She does a lot of things in my back office because, as you all know, I have a full-time job on top of YouTube, which is pretty much turned into a full-time job as well. But we're going to go to this live stream news at noon with OTWP, right? And as you can see, I didn't put, let's see, make sure you can see it. I'm going to drop me down here in the corner, and I'm going to try to blow that up so that you can see what I'm actually doing. But we're going to do a little experiment. So as you see, it says live stream news at noon with OTWP. We're first going to go into the title, and we're going to change the title. And the reason being is I've realized that it's really important. Say you're talking about food or prepping or canning or fishing or whatever it may be, or music, your first word should be really important. So this is about news. So it's going to be news dash these people are sick, because that was the title of my actual thumbnail, as you can see to the right. Then we're going to go down to the description. And I've learned a lot this last few months honestly about the description. I kind of had it messed up. I was thinking, if I'm trying to get views, I don't want to go in there with millions and millions of channels doing the same thing. I want to kind of niche it, but I was wrong. I'm wrong because I'm reporting news. As you can see right here, and I hope you all can see it. It says news. You'll see live stream, music, and then news. News has 6,403,000 channels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that my first tag because that puts me up there with way, way bigger channels than myself. So that's like really important. I thought, okay, let me find a niche and just go with that topic and go with some of the smaller ones so that I get hit. No, you want to go with the biggest, the most views that you see. And when you click on description and you click the tags, the hashtags, it actually shows you. So the next one is going to be corruption. Okay. We're going to see what corruption pulls up. Corruption pulls up 42,000 videos, 15,000 channels. I don't really like it. I want to be up in the millions. So I'm going to go with live stream. It has 7.6 million videos, 1.1 million channels. So I'm going to hit that. Then I'm going to do one more. Sometimes they get seen and sometimes they don't, folks. It's really strange in YouTube. 2 or 3 hashtags will be picked up. I recap on last week. I honestly don't know why. Some of my videos, you'll see them highlighted in blue, and some of them you won't. But because I'm a prepping channel, right, and because I really talk a lot about preparedness, I'm going to type in PREP, and it pulls up prepping, 23,000 videos, preparation, 62,000 videos, and we're going to go ahead and put preparedness in there. Preparedness pulls up 11,000 videos and 1,200 channels. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to leave it like that, right? That gives me, if the first two hashtags get picked up, that's pretty dang good. Then, as I told you last week, and it's really, really important, whatever your title is, just copy it and paste it into the second line. The reason you do this, as I said last week, is AI is going to pick that up, folks. AI is going to pick up that your title and your first line of your description matches, and it's really, really important. Okay. So that's the second thing. As I have there, you can see I have no description. So we're just going to go in and we're going to type news. These people are sick. What are they up to now? Exclamation. Check out the news at noon with Off the Wall Prepper. And we're just going to save it, which is up there in the right. Now, this video, one of my news ones did not do good, and this is one of them. It just didn't get the views that it should have. And most of my news gets anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 views within 24 hours. This one failed, and it was very informative, but it just didn't get the views. So we're going to change the title, and next week we're going to come back and see if by one, me changing the title and the description and the tags, if it's going to pick up more. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back after this stream and I'm going to share it out to some other social media platforms, which will help it. And hopefully I'll pick up 50 or 100 or who knows what will pick up, but we'll see. We'll go back. I just wrote down the title so we can check it out next week. Over here down to the right, well, right in the middle, first of all, you have that choice of that thumbnail. I am going to get into the thumbnails a little bit today. I learned a lot about thumbnails, and they're so, so important, folks. One thing that I didn't do at first is my thumbnails were just whoosh, every which way, all over. They were off the wall. But not only were they off the wall, if you were a member of the channel, a subscriber to the channel, you could never find it was very hard if you were just glancing through to notice my thumbnails. Now, 90% of my thumbnails have the yellow on the left-hand side with the red writing with off the wall prepper. And then I'm working on it and I will get it in there, but I'm going to have my logo on every single thumbnail up in the right-hand corner. And that gives people, when they're glancing through YouTube, a way for them to pick up quickly colors and eye onto your channel. So the consistency of your thumbnails, even if you change your picture, that's fine. Change your picture, change your wording in your thumbnail, but keep your logo and where you place your name in the same location from this day forward. It will help you a lot. It will help you to be seen more, and it'll help people to recognize your channel. That's really, really important. The other thing that I want to go into, and let's see here. As you go down, you get to pick your thumbnail. They pre-make them. Sometimes I use those, but I started putting up my name on the left-hand side anyway. As you scroll down, you have your playlists. We talked about that, and I'm not going to really go into that much today. But over here on the right-hand side, this video is already aired, and you'll see end screen and cards. Cards are really important. This is one thing that, thank God, I have dragonflies to help me. And that's a big shout out to dragonflies, because I do my videos, I do my lives, and I don't go back and put end cards or an end screen in them at all. I just don't do it. It's really important if you're trying to make yourself, as this is a hobby, or if you're trying to go full time or whatever it may be. As you can see, it gives me an opportunity to choose specific videos. So we're going to put this special event in there with pinball. We're going to save it. You can add a custom message. That's optional. I have never done that, but you're going to add that. And then I'm going to add another card. When you do go to add your second card, you're going to click add card, add video. We're going to go down here and pick something. We'll pick a YouTube class. Then you'll see that there's time slots. And if you scroll down, y'all can see the blue bar. So what you do is you grab that up there and you slide that one over right there. Right? Oh, come here. We're going to slide that over so that once that they get about 7, 8 minutes into the video, that end card will pop up. And the reason being is that particular video may not interest them, but they may see a video pop up in one of these end cards, or they call them cards. So that is really important. And you can go through, you can add 5 cards, but now we're going to add a playlist. And the playlist, maybe they didn't enjoy just listening to some music. So we're going to put that on there. Nope, it won't allow it. So take that off. So I'm going to have to add a video. We'll add this one from today. We're going to scroll down once again, and you're going to grab that, and you're going to pull it over, and we're going to put it a little past the 15-minute mark, and we're going to save it. You can add up to 5 of those throughout your video or your live. If you're doing a video, add them before you put it live. If you're doing a live, go back after the live and add them in. End screen. End screen is really important because what it's going to do is you have a lot of different options. The options are 1 video, 1 subscriber, 1 video, 1 subscriber, or you can add 1 video, 2 videos, so on. There's a bunch of options, and that's up to you what you want to add. I'm going to add 1 video and 1 subscriber. And the other thing that you want to do is scroll back down and see where it says subscribe OTWP. That's the blue line. Can you all see that? So grab that blue line and push it all the way to the right. Then go back, grab the green one, and push it all the way to the back. Now, the reason you're doing that is it's going to change where it shows up on your video. You don't want it across your whole video. So, and then you have a choice. Excuse me, y'all. You have a couple choices. You can do most recent upload or best for viewer. That's completely up to you. I'm going to do best for viewer and leave it up to AI just to automatically put that stuff in for me. So there's that. So that's really, really important that you do that. I also marked it so that we can see it later. Thanks for stopping in, Brandy. Now, here's another thing I want to talk to you about is promoting your video. There's right ways to promote it. And yes, Dragonfly's saying add all 5 cards. She does that for me. And if you have an assistant or somebody to help you, or maybe you can put your high school kid to work or your husband to work or your wife to work, you know. It always is nice to have someone that can help you. But let's talk about one other thing about promoting your video. There's right ways to promote your video and there's wrong ways. And I'm not even going to go into the wrong ways because there's a lot of them. But you um, maybe have seen on YouTube where somebody goes from 200 subs to 10,000 overnight. I'll tell you this, they're not doing it the right way. They're not getting them the right way. And there is programs out there where you can purchase subs. And the only person that you're hurting is yourself. And I'll be honest with you. Because if you go buy subs, what is that going to do? Oh, it makes you look like a bigger channel. Okay, great. But are those people going to show up? Are they going to unsub? Are they going to become dormant? And then once they become dormant, they take them away. I have a lot of different subs on my channel, and some of the subs only come to certain shows. Some only come to Faith Get Together. I have probably 30 that you'll never see say nothing in the chat on Faith Get Together, but I know they're there because they've reached out to me via email. I've talked to them personally. Also on my news, you'll see that I get thousands and thousands of views, but yet they don't come in the chat and talk. Some people aren't into talking on the chat. Some people don't like things that go on in the chat, so they just keep their mouth shut and they watch the actual video, which that's fine. But do it the right way because you're just going to hurt yourself. The other thing is when you get in here, you can actually promote your video. And I'm going to show you real quick on the front of this. Make sure I save that. So when you go down to videos, like let's say, for example, we want to promote this class today. There's 3 little dots over here and it gives you options. And your options are get shareable link, delete forever. Maybe you have to be so big before you can actually do that. Let me see. I thought I could do it. Um, nope, I don't think you can until you're okay. So you can't do it until you're so big. See, this channel doesn't have enough. Hold on a minute. I want to show you. Up for you as your channel grows too, and that's why you strive harder to get your channel to grow. One thing I can say is it's hard for me, and you might be retired or you might have to do it nonstop. Is sometimes I have to cancel lives or I have to cancel a video, and so I've taken a new kind of stance on this. I'm gonna quit putting up so many lives at one time, even though I kind of have a schedule for myself. And then I'm going to try to put them up the same day or the day before so that people know it's there for at least 12 to 24 hours and I can keep my commitment because you want people to know that yes, you're going to do what you say. And I have felt actually very guilty. I have felt very guilty before about canceling a live or canceling a video or whatever it may be. But as I said, I'm not retired. This is a side thing for me, and it's a lot of fun. But I want people that if I put something up, it's going to happen. So that's something to think about. So let's look here. at my other channel. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Let's look at my other channel so that I can actually show you this. As you know, Off the Wall Prepper has grown really fast, and it is so much fun. And Heather, I don't need peanuts. I don't need comments from the peanut gallery, Heather. But it is true, and I can own it because that's how it is sometimes. So as you go in your back office, you go to, I think I'm in Off the Wall. Nope, darn it. Okay, son of a gun. Stop sharing. Now, did I lose you guys completely? Because now I don't even see StreamYard. Oh, but one thing I want to tell you too, if you lose StreamYard, if you accidentally think you bumped yourself out, look down and look at your icon, and you usually can just pop it right back up. So sometimes things happen, you're going, oh crap, roll with it. You'll get through it. Hold on one second. Let's get to it here. There we go. Okay, now we're in the right one. When you have 14 channels, sometimes it gets a little confusing of which channel I'm in. But okay, we're gonna go. Hold on a minute. Gotta get to here. Okay, here we go. So that's the right one. It is. Okay. So you go down here and you click over here on the left, which is the second button. That's content. Up at the top, you can see that's lives. And here, this was a really good video, and actually it had a really great message. The storm is rough, focus, and then it had the date behind. I didn't put the date in. YouTube automatically did that. That's fine. I'm going to leave it that way. But if you go over here to the three dots, do you see that, folks? I want to make sure y'all can see it. Sometimes it's hard to see. Nope, you can't really see it too well. Let me see. There you can. So you can see when I click on those three dots, it's edit title and description, view on YouTube, get shareable link, promote. Do you see the promote button? So you click on promote. And when you click on promote, it's going to take and open to another screen, right? And then you just click on your Google Ads account, and that will take you through the whole process. I don't want to show that. There's too much personal information in there. I want to show you how to do it, but it shows your credit card information and things like that. And I'm not going to flop that up on the screen here on YouTube. Good afternoon, little turtle. So that's really important. Did you all see it? Did you follow me on that? Because if not, I'll do it again. So once that opens up to you, that's at, I believe, at 1,000 subscribers, and once you get monetized, then you can promote your video. It's not very much. It's anywhere from 1 to 4 cents for an actual click through where they actually watch part of your video. The other thing that I want to talk to y'all about today is your live streams. I watch a lot of you. I like promoting, and I like going and dipping into your lives and seeing what you're up to and what kind of content you have and things like that. I want to tell you this, that I learned the hard way, and I watched somebody else on YouTube. It was way worse than what happened to me. When you have a live stream, I'm going to tell you this from my heart. Be very cautious of who you let on your live stream. Because I've let people on my live stream before, and I had about 150 people in there. And on the panel, up on the screen with me talking. And as soon as a couple people came up on my live, literally, I lost over 100 people in my chat because I didn't know the person well enough. They were obnoxious. They were cussing. They were, there's, when you're a creator, there's, yeah, I say shit or damn or whatever, right? But F-bombing it, being way out of your mind, can cause your channel to look very, very bad. And then I'm going to tell you an extreme. Myself and Dragonflies were watching this gal on her live. And if somebody comes in your downstairs, which if you're a creator, that means your basement. Like right now, I could share a link and you would be in my basement and I can see you. I can see you, but the chat can't see you. If they come on just with their icon, do not allow them on your chat. And I'm about to tell you why. If they only are showing their icon, one, their YouTube channel could be hacked. Two, it could just maybe just not be them. It could be their kid, their angry husband or wife, or Lord only knows, right? Or three, it could be what happened when me and Dragonflies were watching this gal's live, and she's a sweetheart. She comes over here a bunch to our channel, and she works hard for her channel. She hit and allowed him up with just their icon. And when they came on the screen, they were exposing themselves to everybody in her chat, literally. So you have to be very, very, I mean, I was like, why did you do that? I was screaming at the screen. I was like this sicko. And folks, if you're a creator, there is some people that would love to just devastate your channel just because they're a jerk. And it's a shame. But this person totally exposed himself on her live. And it was uncalled for. It was disgusting. And honestly, I think that as much as AI can see everything, why didn't they take that guy's channel down immediately? And that's, you know, it's the truth of the matter. So be very cautious when you're having a live. If you can't see their face or you don't know them, I wouldn't allow them on my live. Or I would get to know them. I would go to their channel first and I'd watch them and see if they align with you. See if they align with your thoughts, your beliefs, and your channel before you let them pop onto your live and do something that you're going to regret. The other thing that I want to talk about real briefly here is getting monetized. First of all, people have a misconception about monetization on YouTube. If you're only in it for the money, you might as well go get a part-time job. If you're here for passion, if you're here to teach people what your skills are, if you are here as an artist, a designer, whatever, a cook, whatever it may be, have fun and don't worry about getting monetized. Just be concerned about being consistent. Try to do one video and one live every single week. And I'm trying to help Dragonflies take that step for her lives. It's very important, and your watch time will build up very quickly. The thing about watch time is you only have 12 months to get your 4,000 hours to get monetized, which opens up super chats, your merchandise store, and the list goes on. And as you get bigger, more things open up to you, correct? But what people don't realize is it's not actually 12 months. It's 365 days. So what happens on day 366? All your watch hours from day number 365 or the first day, the actual first day, they're gone. They're gone. And now you're working with day 2 to 360, it starts over. So a lot of people think, well, if I started my YouTube channel in October, I have till November. No. If you start in October, you have till the end of October for that 1 year time frame, that actual 365 days. Because once you go to day 366, your first day falls off. Then 367, then the second day falls off, and it keeps rolling out that way. So if you're not producing videos and views every day, you're going to lose a lot of watch hours. If you're really taking YouTube serious and you really want to see your channel grow, even if it's a short video, 2 minutes, a short, which is just a few seconds, a short, a video, or a live. Lives are going to accumulate your hours for you. Since I got monetized, I really don't. I would say 75% of the stuff I do gets unmonetized, or I don't even try to monetize it because I couldn't bring the truthful articles that I want to bring to the channel. So basically, by people becoming a member of the channel, that's what really supports Off the Wall Prepper. That's what pays for our music, our videos, the photography, some of my time. That's what really pays for it and helps me is the actual members. And then, of course, I have people behind the scenes that do donations, that purchase things on Buy Me Coffee, things like that. Um, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the message. I'm in it for truth. And I think that once you can rearrange that in your life, if you're just here for the money, if you're on YouTube for the money, it's going to take you a very, very long time to be like some of these big boys that have 2 million subs, 3 million subs. They've been working on it for years and years. Don't get discouraged. But another thing that I want to touch real briefly on, I know I'm going pretty quick today because I have a lot of information I want to help people with. Hey, Ron, how's it going? So let's talk about a free program that can make your stuff just absolutely stunning. Stunning. The program is called Canva. It is free to anybody that wants to use it. You can use Canva not only for your thumbnails, you can use it for your videos. You can use it for animations. You can use it for music. You can use it for slide presentations. And it's all you need to do is go to canva.com. I'm going to show it real quick. Now, I do have the Pro because I do have 14 different channels that I work on. And so Canva is, you can get a free version or a paid version. You want to download it no matter what. The nice thing about Canva, as you can see, like right up underneath, um, you might want to try the whiteboard, the YouTube banner, the YouTube thumbnail, video, presentation, Facebook post. I mean, it can help you do everything and anything for your channel, including Instagram, photo collages. You can actually, even if you don't have a channel and you need a new resume for work, you can go to canva.com. Great, great graphics and animations. You do presentations, Facebook covers, banners, all kinds of fun thing that are on here. You can see that it goes into learn and play. It's really, really simple, folks. What I've done is I keep certain ones, as you can see where it says recent designs there. Can you all see it pretty good? I'm looking at two different screens. Okay, you can see it. So as you can see, I have recent designs. And so those are things that I'm working on or things that I've put out. And for example, the very first one, it says copy of a copy. I just keep it there and I use it over and over again. And it makes it really, really simple. The fun thing about Canva is you can make some awesome videos by using Canva, and then whatever program you're using to make your videos, you can put it in there to edit if you're more used to that, or you can just do it straight from Canva. But I would honestly say that if you have a channel, get into Canva and really explore around. You're gonna have an absolute blast. T Long, sent you an email with your tracking number, or maybe I have intentions of sent. No, I didn't send it. It's sitting here. But I will send it to you as soon as the show's done, T Long, so that you have your tracking number. It says that it should be to you no later than Wednesday. So just so you know, keep a heads up watching for your tumblers. And Tamara, you got 2 packages sent out to you and another one that's getting ordered that's coming to you as well for your shirt. But I want to show you something that I really, really had fun making. You're welcome. And I apologize to all of you for the delay. I've had a little bit of, well, let's not even go there. I'm a happy camper today. Anyway, let's scroll down and I'm going to show you a few things I've done. I even went in here and you can see I work in here a lot. You can see all these designs I've done. Um, for example, this is a presentation and it was a lot of fun to make. So it is an actual video. It's an intro for my news program where it says OTWP. You can see that I use Canva a lot. One thing that I like about Canva is the simplicity of it. I mean, it's very, very simple. So get in there and mess around with it. If you have any questions, I think that maybe we should do a full hour just on Canva. Would anybody in the chat like to see really in depth about Canva? If you would, hit a one and I will do a special edition of the YouTube creator class just based around Canva. Does anybody want me to do a special on it, or is it something you just want to mess around with? I mean, the whole reason that I'm doing this, okay, okay, I see some ones. Canva is, I'm telling y'all, I've fallen in love with Canva, but I use 3 editing programs, not just one. This is the first step of my program. And then I go in, I put it into an editing program, and I work from there. So I'm a little more detailed. Dragonflies sometimes gets on me, and she's like, "You put so much work into producing your videos that I don't." She goes, "I don't even think people realize it." Sometimes a 9-minute video or a 10-minute video will take me between an hour and 2.5 hours to actually produce it and make it and edit it. And I'm very picky. I love to do it. I love the graphics, which you, if you're on Off the Wall Prepper, you all know that I really love video production. I think it really stands out to people, and I think people really enjoy it. Well, good, Heather. It's always interesting to learn things, and you might, if you're going to get a new job, or there's a lot of things you can do with Canva. But so we will do a Canva class. It'll be a special. I'll probably do it like on a Sunday afternoon because my Saturdays are taken up between Off the Wall Prepper and this new YouTube class, which I am trying to stay very dedicated to because I really want to give back to people. I want to see people succeed. I want to see people feel so accomplished in one year that they go, "Whoa, thank you, T Long. I really, really enjoy it." Um, but I want people to look back and say, "Wow, in one year, I avoided making some of the mistakes that Off the Wall Prepper made," and you'll go, "I did it. I really accomplished something this year with my channel." And don't get discouraged. Just enjoy what you're doing. Like, I think too many times people get focused on the wrong thing, just like we do in life. We get focused on, "Oh, this happened at my work. This happened at home. My car needs a belt," and you get so hung up on it. And instead of doing that, just try to resolve the issue. The other thing that I think is really fun that I've done, and I've done it since day one on Off the Wall Prepper, is I incorporate music. It is expensive. Um, right now, I'm getting ready to do a members video, and I can't believe how much the membership has grown on Off the Wall Prepper. And I mention every single member's name in the video. So it's going to take me some work, but I enjoy doing it. So I bought, and I do it every time I do a members video. I buy a copyrighted song just for one song. It costs me $8 to $20. But I feel that the members and the people that are supporting with cards and donations and all that, that they need to be recognized for what they're doing for the channel. I like to get to know who is on my channel, why they're on the channel. And it's really important to take the time to get to know the people, to get to know things about them. Just like I share stories with y'all, I get emails of people sharing their stories with me, their testimonies, their accomplishments, their downfalls. And that's so important because I feel that YouTube gives us a way to make a community, not just to come in all the time and cut up and laugh, but actually a true community that cares about each other and lifts each other up. When somebody's sick or something has happened, it's so nice to come to a community that truly cares. And I believe at Off the Wall Prepper, we have truly accomplished that. And there's people from all around the world that are coming into that channel. I am glad that all of you are here and that you're hanging out and learning something about the back office of YouTube. I do want to touch on one other thing. we're going to go into it a little bit. Let me pull up. I got to pull up the channel real quick. There's a lot of things that you can do on your channel too. When I've as off the wall has as off the wall has gotten bigger, it gives me more and more time to tweak things and do things and make it a little more appealing to the eye. My new thing is because off the wall prepper is pretty much blue. The the logo's blue, and so I am starting to make all of my thumbnails blue because blue, yellow, and black are my colors for the channel. As you can see up there at the top, walk in faith, not fear, which is truly what Off the Wall Prepper is based around. We have a P.O. box, but it's not in a different town, but we haven't worried too much about it. I mean, if somebody wants to hang out at the post office and wait just in case I show up one day out of a week, well, good luck. But so that's doing your banner is a lot of fun. You can do it through Canva. I actually use what's her name now? Moonsprout. Could you drop her link? If you really need help with graphics for your channel, tell her that OTWP sent you. It's Moonsprout. She used to be Color Drop. Her name is Iris. She has a heart of gold, folks, and she will help you. And if you throw her like a little tip or something, she's really, really good at it. Off the Wall Prepper at one time was black and white. And if you've been on the channel a long time, you might remember that. With no eyes, which I still have as my logo, no eyes and no mouth, because since 2019, that's how they've wanted us. And that's the purpose of and the significance of my logo is that we're supposed to be quiet and blind. So that's why Off the Wall Prepper looks the way he does. But as you go down in your channel, it's a lot of fun. I haven't done it a whole lot. I've only made one, but I made a little trailer. That's important to add that trailer. Now, the other thing that you might not be used to is customizing your channel. I did not realize this when I started, and I felt like a big old dummy. I was like, oh my goodness, no wonder no one ever knew I was going live. Because you can add things to your front page of your channel. If you don't add it, it's not there. So if you don't add in the customized channel that your lives, no one knows you're going live until the minute you click the live button. Well, that doesn't help promote your channel. That doesn't help get the word out that you're going live. And if they look at your channel, they can't see that you're going live. So it's like learn from my mistake on that one. All you do is click on that button that says customize channel. When you go to the customized channel, let me see, I'm gonna have to switch it. Gosh, can't it just roll with me? Why can't it just roll with me? So picky. So you go to channel customization, and then you click on it, and it's gonna open this up. So you'll see channel customization. You might want to write a note down on this because it's really important. It says layout, branding, and basic info. As you go down, you can add things to your channel. Add a video to the top of your channel homepage. I have a That's your channel trailer. You can change it out by hitting the three dots over here. It gives you the option to change the video, remove the video. I'm going to leave it. Featured video for returning subscribers. Walking in the forest. I've added that. Featured sections. Over there to the right, right below my picture, you'll see add section. You can add up to 12 sections. I believe I have mine maxed out. The first thing that I like to do is to recognize the members. So at the very top of my channel, there is recognition for them so that they actually, all their names, they randomize it and they come up different every single day. And so you always see the channel members' names on our channel because it's our channel, and that's how I feel about it. And then go to the next part, scroll down a little bit, and it says add section. Over there to the right, add section, lives now. So then you'll see the lives. Then you go down to the next section, it's upcoming lives. So when you go live, it automatically clicks that on your channel. So if somebody happens to stumble across your channel that's never been there, they're going to see that you're live right then. You see upcoming live streams, which I have 5 scheduled out, uploads 282, short videos, past live streams, member only videos, popular uploads, single playlist, and then featured channels. And then there's the playlist again, water safety. So there's a lot you can do right there. But also, once you get to a point, you can click on branding. Branding is where you add your logo, first of all. That's where you add your actual logo itself. This is where you add your banner image, where you can remove it, where you can replace it. And then you go down and you can have a video watermark. That may be your logo. It may be asking people to subscribe, and you can custom start time it. You can do it the entire video or the end of video. I used to have it through the whole video, but now I switched it to the end of video. And so that's completely up to you what what your preferences are, what you pick out. Then you go to basic info, and this is really, really important. At first, it was just information about Off the Wall Prepper. Like, this is where you can reach me on Telegram. This is where you can reach me on this. This is my email. This is my mailing address. But about a week ago, I sat down and I thought, why am I Off the Wall Prepper? And why am I presenting a channel to people? And this is what I came up with. And I think it fits. I don't know if all of you read it or haven't read it, but it says, I never realized I was a prepper. I was just living life. One day in the early 90s, while I was living in Los Angeles, I awoke to a sound in my apartment. There was an intruder standing in my room with a stocking cap on. I realized at that moment, even in your own home, you may need to take extra steps to protect yourself and your family. The military training I had received in the Navy kicked in as that criminal stood at the edge of my bed. From that day forward, I began taking steps for safety, training, survival in bad situations. I am very centered in my faith and have many different parts to Off the Wall Prepper channel. We live in the Ozarks, nestled in our homestead in the middle of the forest. There is many different parts to Off the Wall Prepper. You will see preps, food hauls, demos, and campouts. I love the outdoors and love to pull jokes and have laughter in my life, so you may see a few of those as well. Welcome to the OTWP Mag. I think that is Off the Wall Prepper. And I think by adding that in, it has changed the dynamics of my description and my intro to people. And thank you, Heather. And I think that you really got to sit down and take a deep look at yourself and say, why am I on YouTube? Why am I really here? And I do love to pull shenanigans. I guess y'all have seen a couple. But have fun. Enjoy the journey of growing your YouTube channel. If you ever need one-on-one help, if you're like frustrated and you can't figure out why your particular video is not taking off and you're like, I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Reach out to me. We can have a one-on-one session on StreamYard. We can talk things out via email, whatever. I am truly about community. And this is why I'm doing this Saturday class. And I'm very dedicated to it. Next week, we will be going, I think I'm only going to keep it to one, folks. So next week, we're going to be touching on Canva in detail. That's going to be our main topic. And then we're going to talk a little bit about doing bulk editing and descriptions. Bulk editing can save you a lot of headache, but it can also screw you up. So I want to go into bulk editing with you. That's what we'll be discussing next Saturday. And I really, really appreciate everyone being here. Tonight on Off the Wall Prepper on the main channel, why are y'all even prepping? That's what we're going to be talking about. And we're going to have some fun. And I haven't done a live for the last couple days. We celebrated someone's birthday yesterday. They turned the big 81, and it was really fun. And then we had birthday cake and all that good thing. And yeah, I sang. I did. I sang. She's an awesome, awesome lady. So we had a wonderful time last night celebrating her 81st birthday. So I hope that this helped each and every one of you. Um, be very cautious about who you're letting on your live. Check them out. Know who they are. Make sure they represent your channel the way you want it to be represented. Because I don't want to see one of you come back and say, oh my gosh, off the wall, you will not believe what happened. We don't want that. I don't want to see you go through that. And Tarsha, you know I truly care about you, and I want to make sure that you really are listening to that point there. Really check out who's coming on your live because you're doing really good and your channel's really growing. And y'all, if you've never checked out Triple Threat, check her out. She's a great, great person. And I'm glad everybody enjoyed today. I'll see y'all tonight at Off the Wall Prepper, and enjoy your day. I'm going to get out there and do some things, and y'all get out there and do some things. Actually, right now, I'm hungry, and I'm going to go eat lunch. But I hope this helped you. And big, huge prepper hugs at you. And I'll see you next Saturday here at Off the Wall Prepping for another YouTube class and talking more about Canva. We'll talk about Canva and also bulk editing next week. God bless y'all. See you tonight. You better be there. See you tonight.